It's the 29th November 2020, it's been a hell of a year. Wind's picking up. Back down the driveway, so down there about 500 metres is the road. And then you can see macadamia farms, that's our only neighbour there, number 2. Marty and Samira, he's a surgeon down in Sydney. So this bit's then our driveway from here. A little bit of a slope, and the reason we're doing this is because I should have done it ages ago, but the trees and things start getting, non-native trees start getting taken out tomorrow, so I thought it was a good time to document what it looks like and what it always has looked like, really. So yeah, up on the left there you see the neighbour's house. But come down here and you start to see our first paddock. Macadamia's going down there. You start to see that's our first paddock there. And then you start to see the old piggery and the dairy bales in the distance. And there's our paddock. The bottom paddock, as we call it, and you can see hopefully some fence posts and there's bananas in the distance there up on the hill. There's our enclosure for the bore pump, and this is our sort of driveway again up in the trees. It's the only neighbour, and they live in Sydney, so they're only there for a couple of weeks over Christmas, which is good. So basically we have the place to ourselves. You can see some cows down in the bottom paddock. Having a bit of fun. So we're not getting rid of these trees, but all these camphor laurels that go down, that's the southern end, are going to be knocked over by the macadamia farmers and paid for by them, so that the macadamias get more light. And then we just have to re-fence. So we will fence all down that side. And starting a week on Monday, this fence line here gets replaced because it's pretty old. Emmy and Charlie hop over the fence there and end up eating the grass up there. Anyway, so where we're starting to clear trees, so you can see a fence line there that separates the two paddocks. So we're going to start, we're not clearing anything on the left-hand side here. Well, not yet anyway, but stuff starts getting cleared. So the idea is all of the tall eucalypts stay and all of the lower stuff that's non-indigenous gets cleared away. So there's the bore pump, there's Caroline, also documenting. So the cows hang out under those trees when it's hot, like it is today, it has been. Then the ones, all the trees with the tape on are actually the ones that are staying, not the ones that are going. So you can see all of this sort of undergrowth will go, except for the large eucalypts, which will stay. But all of this sort of undergrowth here will go, and there's a beautiful Moreton Bay fig like we have outside the house, but it's kind of hidden away and sort of, yeah, whatever, overshadowed by all this. So all this hedgerowy stuff here is going to go. Eventually this driveway will get not sealed, but made better, because at the moment you have these monstrous roots that we whack over. So all of this in here will be cleared, and then again that line of trees there, you can see some tape on the end, so there's going to, all of that will be cleared out, except for again a line of large eucalypts going down. And then you start to see the house on the right hand side. So our boundary is this driveway on the left, and then you can see the house, and all of this line of trees stay with the tape on. And that's whatever you call it, the front or the back of the house, I'm not quite sure. So there's a whole bunch of stuff which is a bit sad, but they kind of don't grow properly because they're so shaded. So this mango will go, but there's another one Right. Jeez, Whiz, the tawny frogmouth owls have just come shooting out of the mango tree and scared the bejesus out of me. So this is a coffee tree. This is a chipotle carver that's going to stay. But all this stuff down here will go. And all these old fruit trees here will go. So these are old lemons, and this is an old grapefruit here, you can see. So it'll all be cleared out kind of down here. And then now this is the other paddock. And this fence line's all getting replaced a week on Monday as well, so that'll all be sorted out. And then that's the other side of the house. So this fig tree mango will stay. That's the septic tank. This line of pines will go because they're not natives. They're quite big. All of this gets cleared up when we do the renovation on the backside of the old shed. So you can see these roots here, they're just bits of rubble. So again we come down, this is the backside, you go into the kitchen through there. This is the old back of the garage, all of that will go. As for the drawings, you can see here trees staying. And then at the moment you come around here, we go off down through there to go down through, we've got an easement down to the creek where we want to pump water up. The water goes up that blue pipe in the distance there onto the roof through the guttering and then fills this tank. These three big palms will go as well, and that tank will go eventually as well. And now we're at the other side of the house, and so yeah, that's the kind of view. And then that's magnificent, and the sunlight catches that. There's a row of lemon myrtles here, they'll go. That thing is a pecan tree with the tape on it, so that'll stay. This is a persimmon tree, that will stay. And this is where we're clearing out so that we get the sunlight and not the shade on the very dilapidated veggie patch. It's a fig tree Brant gave us. That's the border there, all those trees will stay. We'll eventually turn this into a proper veggie patch. And all that in there is going. Those are two massive camphor laurels, they'll go. We'll keep the trunks and get a miller in, so because that wood's quite sort of valuable for making stuff with. That's our boundary there. So this fella will stay. Look at this plums. It's like a grafted thing with, I think they're called Davidson plums, but it's just loaded this year with fruit, but the fruit bats will probably get it before we do. Sadly the cherry guava will go, but all of this will be cleared out in here, which causes all this shade. These are actually fruit trees, limes and various other things that just get no sun. So yeah, so that'll all be cleared out, apart from again the big eucalypts. So that's kind of it really, those plants going. So yeah, that's it. I suppose we should have a look at that. That's the tank. And then come back in here. Bomb site central. That's my old car. Ride on mower. Seed we're putting out in the paddock when there's some rain coming. Stuff, you see, it's all kind of ride on mower. It's all sort of falling apart, as you can see. So it's all kind of highly dodgy electrical wiring scares the crap out of me. Very, very disorganised and falling apart. Workshopy thing, lots of poison lying around. Always good. and come back into the house. So that's it really.